What's happening? Let's talk about some stuff. Today, I want to talk about overstimulation from technology. And I don't want this to be a conversation where I'm like, get off of social media, don't watch TV, stuff like that. Nah, it's not that. But because we do this stuff all day, you're on your phone all day. There's literally memes where they joke about, oh, me checking my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook with no notifications. Just opening up the next one, opening up the next one. Just literally going back and forth between it all day. You're not even getting anything from it. But it's all tied to your dopamine receptors, blah, 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 right? I don't really want to go into the science of dopamine too much, but I want to talk about it in context of kind of real life. So I'll tell you a couple stories from my life, and I'll tell you what I think you can do to make your life a little bit better. So if you find yourself constantly on social media, constantly watching TV, and you're like, I think I should be doing something more productive, but I just can't fucking do it because I can't get off my phone, you have to think about why this other thing that you're doing is important, and I'm going to help you think about that. When I was a kid in Leesburg, Virginia, I was about 6 years old, 7 years old. Do you know what was really fun to me? Catching fucking fireflies, bro. There's nothing fun about catching fireflies right now, right? Because I have a cell phone, and I would just be like, I'm not going outside to catch fireflies. I'd rather scroll on Twitter. But when I was a kid, that shit was so entertaining, bro. I didn't have a cell phone. So you found enjoyment in going outside and playing, talking to people, weird shit like that. We're at a point right now where why would I go outside and do some shit? I have a cell phone, bro. I have Netflix. I have YouTube. I have whatever it might be, And, that overstimulation of technology, it just makes everything else seem not that enjoyable. But as an adult in the military, if you've been in the military, if you're in the military, you have to go to the field quite a bit. When we're in the field with no cell phones, bro, you actually end up having like some decent conversations because you don't have a choice. When you're not training and literally you're just sitting around like, damn, this shit's boring. After a while, you got nothing else going on. You actually like, you know what? I'm actually enjoying talking to these people that I didn't fucking like about 2 weeks ago. It's just, you're just getting back to that very basic human nature, that communication, even food. When you don't have such rich food to eat, just regular stuff, fruits and vegetables will start tasting good again. Right now, people that don't like fruits and vegetables, I guarantee you they eat shitty food. You eat, synthetically lab-made food that is like jam-packed with fat and carbs, and it's made to taste super good. That's the point. Like, it literally tastes super, super good to the point that the closest thing that we have to natural food just doesn't taste that great. You're like, shit's kind of bland, bro. It kind of tastes like grass. Yeah, it is fucking grass, bro. It's vegetables. So, again, what we need to do is limit what we're doing with our technology, right? I'm not telling you to just delete your social media. And when people say that shit, I'll be like, you'll be back in 2 weeks, bro. This shit's a part of our lives now. But you can set things on your phone so that you're only on it for a certain amount of time a day. Or you can just, human up and say, I'm only going to get on social media from these hours, and limit it. Once you don't have that anymore, if you turn your phone off from 6 to 8 p.m., now what are you going to do? Well, we got to say we're going to turn our TV off too. Turn the TV off. Turn the cell phone off. Now you have to find something else to do. There's a good chance you'll find something productive to do since you're not going to be on social media for 2 hours. Most of the time people have stuff to do, and it's not that they don't want to do it. You want to do something productive. I guarantee you, if you made it this far in the video, you want to do something productive. It's just really hard because this social media is like screaming your name. It's like, oh, you got a notification. You want to check that. It might be something that makes you feel good about yourself. I get it, bro. We're all a victim to this. I'm not superior. I'm not over you. I do the same shit. Actually, before I made this video, I was supposed to make this video an hour ago. I was on my phone checking notifications. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not better than you. I'm trying to figure it all out too. Put that shit away for a certain amount of time a day. I grew up without a phone. It's not that hard for me. I understand for some younger people that have had a phone their whole life. I can't imagine this thing that's a part of you. It's probably pretty hard to do. That's why I'm only asking you to just pick a small amount of time and limit yourself. Maybe start with 1 hour. Just say, for this hour, I'm gonna try to do something else instead of being on my phone or watching TV. And it's probably gonna be really hard at first, just like anything is. When people quit drugs, when they quit whatever, it's really hard. Until you get past that point, you will find enjoyment in other things. You will. Like I said, man, this technology is great. It connects us all, but also at the end of the day, we're just really smart animals, and we're not as smart as we think. So we have urges and things about us that we really can't fully control. We can limit it, like I'm saying, but we can't do anything about dopamine. Dopamine is there for a good reason. It's a motivation chemical. Back in the day, I say back in the day like I was there, but like, a long time ago, hunter-gatherer type stuff, you got a dopamine hit to make you go do something. You see an animal, you get a dopamine hit, your body saying, if you catch that animal, you're going to have some food. You don't get the dopamine for eating. You get the dopamine when you see the animal. That makes you want to go get it to eat. So if you think about that in relation to technology, you're getting the dopamine before you look at any of the comments. That's why you can't get off your phone. It's just constant. It's coming in. You see the Twitter app. You see the bird, and you're like, oh, I got to open that. You see Instagram. I got to open that. You get a notification. Oh, it's even worse because somebody said something. Before, you're just checking the apps for no reason. You get a notification, Also, I have notifications turned off on my phone. So if I open the apps, it's because I want to. But I'm not about to have notifications popping up every 5 seconds, constantly making me look at my phone. So if you haven't done that, I would advise you to do that too, unless it's tied to like a business account or something. But even still, I do business on my Instagram. My shit's still turned off. I will get to you when I get back on Instagram. I'm not about to be checking my Instagram every 5 minutes just because something popped up. I'll be on there every 5 seconds, right? So I've been kind of running all around the place because, I do these videos with no script. In summation, summarizing this, we're going to say, pick a time to limit your phone and TV use. And I would say find something productive. But you don't have to. I think just getting off of it is good enough in the beginning. If you sit there for 2 fucking hours with no phone, I guarantee you'll come up with something to do. Because you'll find that things get really boring, okay? Pick a time, limit the use, then do something productive. Over time, you're going to find way more enjoyment in that productive thing because you will eventually appreciate the dopamine that you get from that too. Once you actually fulfill some goals, once you actually fucking finish a chapter of a book, you don't get no dopamine from it now because you haven't finished anything. You probably read 2 pages and go to sleep or get back on your phone. Why would you get dopamine from that? You didn't finish it. Your brain's like, yeah, this is a fucking shit activity. We're not doing this anymore. So if you're scrolling the comments right now, get the fuck off the comments. You should be paying attention to this video. You can't even focus for 5 seconds. That's your problem, okay? Thank you for watching this video. Still on my way to 100. Like I said before, if you have any topics that you want me to cover, anything you want to know my thoughts on, don't know why you would want to know my thoughts, but I will give them to you for free. You feel me? Have a good day. Thanks for watching.